Okay, this is a video on a AT250 on how to replace the arm and the steps it takes to get to the throwing arm to remove it. First thing, tools you're going to need, little flat screwdriver, two 7/16 wrenches, a 9/16 Allen with a little cheater bar that can help you put some more leverage on that Allen when we're loosening it, a number 4 Allen, and then a 1/2-inch wrench to help you with some bolts. So first thing we're going to do is caulk the machine and then semi-decaulk it to make sure we're safe to work on it. So it's hooked up to the battery. Flip the toggle switch up, the arm cocks. I'm going to put the toggle switch down and I'm going to press the firing button one time. It fires and it's not recocking itself, so now it's in a safer position to work on. But what we want to do now is just bump the remote, the button there, to give us some slack with this here. So that gets it up out of the way and it'll put some slack on it when we take this carousel off. So now that you've done those steps, unhook it from the battery completely. And now we can go ahead and take this top carousel off with the 15/16 ratchet. I have an extension here that makes it easy to get it and just take it off. If you don't have an extension, you can just put your socket in here like so, and then just spin your carousel, and that will also take off that nut. Okay, so the nut's loose. And notice this bearing here, it's in upside down. That's how it's supposed to be. It will just seat right here in that little pocket, like so. So when you go to put this on, make sure that the high side is sticking up when you go to put it back on. Okay, so now you can poke this down in here. That'll kind of get it out of your way so you can access these bolts here. This is where your Allen comes in and your 1/2-inch wrench. They're pretty tight, so having that cheater bar is a must. Okay, so we've got those loose. Go ahead and remove them. Set them to the side. Okay, now the next step is with our number 4 Allen. We're going to loosen this. Notice I have the Allen on this side, so when you go put it back, your Allen is going to be on this left-hand side. That just comes off. Alright, so now we can just wiggle this plate off and then just lean it over to the side like so. Now we have access to our arm, and now we need our 1/2-inch wrench to remove this bolt. We also need our 7/16 to unloosen this. So either order right now. I'm going to loosen this 7/16, and then so loosening the 1/2 inch And then you might need to stick this screwdriver in there to widen that clamp, and then it should just slide right off. Okay. Notice you have a spacer here with a little washer. You want to make sure that stays. Then we have our key. So when you have your new arm and you want to go to put it back, you're going to put your arm back on and then line up your key with the keyway. Put your spacer back on top, and then you have to do it in this order. You have to tighten this bolt first, and get it tight. So once you have that bolt tight, now you can tighten this 7/16. And the reason why you need 2 wrenches is so it doesn't spin on you when you're tightening it on this side. Okay. And now we just reverse the steps. Put your top plate back on. Make sure everything is seated flush. Oh. The spacer came off, so make sure that spacer goes back. And now everything should be lined up. So then we can put this back on, the set collar, but don't tighten it yet. We'll have to reset the timing, but we can put these back in. Alright, and then we want to get them tight. Here's our cheater bar. Okay, we get that tight. Now we're going to want to put this back up in and make sure your bearing is seated up through there. And then we can put our carousel back on. And then your bearing. And now your nuts. Go ahead and tighten it. All right, and on your tightness, you want to have it where it is not too tight. You want it to have slight friction. So I'm just going to loosen it up a little bit. You should be able to spin it pretty with some light friction on it. So now that you have all of that done, we need to go back to the timing of the set collar, and you're just going to manually push the arm in to where the arm is flush with the case, and then we come up here and then just drop the switch in the roller ball into that hole and tighten it. Make sure you're all the way flush.